Next matchup, I've got I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. We did not pick the Rosie O'Donnell and Angelica Pickles version because that is the best version. But we did pick the Jackson 5 version, which is a close second. And it's against Christmas Time Is Here. So if you don't know, that's like the classic Peanuts Christmas song. Like a little 30-minute show, which very nostalgic.
30 minutes? Oh, the show.
The show, not the song. No. Christmas time is here. That one. That was really good. Which is a nostalgic song.
Yeah,
I really
cute.
like it. It is cute. But I am not gonna like bop to that song. Like, it's just not boppable. So I did pick I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by the Jackson 5.
I agree. I know originally when we picked this song, we were like, oh, that would be easy, like, kick out. Like, I think we were thinking of it on the same terms as, like, Grandma Got Run Over as a Reindeer in 12 Days of Christmas, but
It's not. No.
Yeah. Like, if we did a tier, like, those would be on the bottom. I think Christmas Time Is Here is probably, like, a middle type of tier, but like you said, it's not a song that I'm like, I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's Christmas, or like I'm super excited about or anything. Derek and I actually have the record of all the songs from that Christmas special.
That's cute.
Yeah, and the record sleeve is really cute. Like that. It's the same as the album cover, so it's cute. And I love the Peanuts, and I love that like little show special. I love all the holiday specials they do. But yeah, the song. And I think it's like very limited words. It's more instrumental, which is beautiful. But I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is a bop. So
it is.
This was a hard matchup for the Peanuts.
It was. I do like the Peanut. Like, I love the Christmas special. And then I feel like Kate and I like kind of grew up with them. So we always, for vacation, like every year, we always went to Cedar Point, which is an amusement park in Ohio. It's like the most famous thing Ohio has, essentially. But they used the Peanuts as like for their like kids areas. So like all the kids areas were themed after like the Peanuts characters in the show and stuff.
So that checked out.
For Ohio? What?
No. I mean, like, in general, for kids, like, yeah, it makes sense they would use the Peanuts, especially for the time, like, when we grew up, when we were kids, like...
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
There. I was like, okay. I get it now. Yeah, so we're big Peanuts fans, but yeah, maybe if they are rocking a little bit more, the song would take a dub. It would take a dub against some songs in this bracket, just not most of them. So.
Yeah, and not I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I will say my mom is obsessed with, I wouldn't say obsessed with the Peanuts, but she loves Christmas. Our whole family does, like who doesn't, honestly. And if you don't, you're listening to the wrong podcast.
Probably not listening to this at all.
Yeah, but she like prides herself in her Christmas decorations and her tree. Like how I learned how to decorate a tree is from my mom, and she has a section, and we try to get it for her every year. But there's Hallmark ornaments. They release special ornaments, and they release a Snoopy and Woodstock ornament every single year, and she has a lot of them. And there's like a whole section of her tree dedicated to just Snoopy and Woodstock. And they're like all different. He's dressed up in all different things. They're doing things, some with his doghouse, some without. And then she also has like this really cool, they're actually like a cute little choir, and it's like the Peanuts, like all of them.
Cute.
And then when you connect them, like when you have to connect them and push a button, and they'll all like do their little thing. So I love the Peanuts. And I, like you said, I feel like we kind of like, I remember it more so around the holidays, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Yeah, the three specials or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I remember being heartbroken when they said they weren't going to play these on cable anymore.
That was fucked up, actually.
Yeah, I think that was stupid. But I always look forward to the Snoopy balloon in the Thanksgiving Day parade, too.
Mariah Carey is opening the parade. You sent me
I
that.
know. No, I thought she was closing.
Whatever.
I think
she's doing something.
She's opening for Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I showed...
What did you say?
I showed Janelle and she was like, why isn't it Kelly Clarkson? I'm like, she's probably going to be with her kids on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I was like, fair though. Good point.
I feel like we said, Kelly is the true queen of Christmas. Mariah just thinks she is. I feel like that's a big win for the Thanksgiving Day Parade because some of the artists they have on there, and I don't know if because I'm older now, but I'm
so random.
Yes, and I'm like, who is this?
Yes, no, they've been getting some like no names.
Yeah, especially like in recent years, and again, I guess the parade is more targeted towards kids, which the marketing for the Thanksgiving Day Parade is messed up because it should be for, I guess it is for everyone, but like, you know how many parents are watching that? Probably more than kids are.
What kids are... I mean, it's Macy's. Like, why would their target be kids? It's like adult clothes.
I don't know. I think that this is exciting that Mariah Carey will be, and I think more people will tune in just to see her.
I agree. I watch every year, but I will definitely watch this year.
Do you watch the dog show after?
I watch football after.
Oh.
My
show after.
My family's like in Toledo, so like a lot of people are Lions fans, so the Lions game goes on after.
Gross. I hate the Lions after this Sunday.
Well, you probably hate the Cowboys after this Thursday.
Wait, are the Giants playing on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well.
We just beat the Vikings 40-3. So I'm back on the train now.
Oh my gosh. I honestly was just paying attention to my fantasy league yesterday.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I didn't. I also don't have, like, I forgot what I was going to say, so just
cool.
This part.
Got it.
Anyway, also, I did want to say, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is a fabulous song, and I love it, the version by the Jackson 5 too. But when I was a kid, and even as an adult, like, it's confused me, because I was like, oh my god, the mom is cheating on the dad.
It was so confusing. It's such a giveaway when you're a kid, when you think about it. You're like...
Yes, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. And I guess as a kid, we wouldn't really know, because we still believe in Santa. So, like, obviously...
I guess that's the point.
Yes, but it's just the dad, like, dressed up as Santa. That's who she's kissing.
Yeah, I just assumed she was being a hoe.
Yeah, I never knew that. And I remember, like, a few years ago, I had posted an Instagram poll about it, actually. And I was like, is the mom kissing Santa like a real Santa? Like a different man? Or is it supposed to be, like, the dad dressed as Santa? And my whole family was like, it's the dad dressed as Santa. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cute. But that's confusing. And especially as a kid, I was like, the mom's just out here cheating on the dad with Santa Claus?
On Christmas?
Yeah, like this old man.
Yeah, it was super confusing. Especially the Rosie O'Donnell version, let me tell you.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that it was weird.
No, it was definitely confusing. If you understood it as a kid, then you knew Santa wasn't real. Because
if
you think Santa's real, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. My whole family was like, Miranda, really? No, it's the dad dressed up as Santa. And I was like, okay, how am I supposed to know that? It's confusing. And I think it does leave it up to your own interpretation.
It does. I agree. Yeah, I agree. That was messed up as a kid. I was just like, why are we singing about mom cheating? I hope my mom doesn't kiss Santa.
No! But I think that now that I know, like, the meaning, like, what it's actually about, I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, now it's cool, but back then it was not.
No, I agree.
Our last matchup, we put Bing Crosby against each other.
Bing Crosby
But
against Bing Crosby.
it's the luck of the bracket, Bing. Sorry. So we got White Christmas against Frosty the Snowman. White Christmas is fine. It's a classic Christmas song. It's a classic Christmas movie. But I went with Frosty the Snowman. It's got a little bit more oomph to it.
Interesting. This was another, like, this entire bottom matchups
It's a shit show.
was really hard. And this was another one I was like, I don't know. But I ended up going with White Christmas. Again, just because it's more classic Christmas, even though I haven't seen a White Christmas since I was 11. Or no, not even 11, 10 years old. So it really makes no sense to listen to White Christmas in Florida. But I love the song. I think it's cute. I think it's pretty. And I like how it's like a visualizer. Like I can visualize Christmas and like with the snow and the winter wonderland when I'm listening to the song. I do love Frosty the Snowman. I love the movie. But like I said in the first episode, Frosty is feisty as fuck in that movie.
I am like drawing a blank on what Frosty is doing
You
in
need
this
to
movie.
watch Frosty at some point in this holiday season and text me, because I remember like he's upset because he's gonna die, but like he's like a little aggressive with the kids.
All right, I'll check it out.
And the kid's like, as a kid, he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, sorry, man, I'll build a new one in the next.
Sorry, bro.
We'll put your magic hat on. I don't know. But I think similar to Rudolph, which I did move Rudolph from the first one, but it's more like a kid's little cute little jingle. So that's why I went with White Christmas. And also Frosty the Snowman, my parents they still have it. I don't think it works anymore. But do you remember when like, not animatronics, but like Christmas decorations, it was like the Santa and you push the button and it would like move or play
Oh,
a
yeah.
song. Like that was like very big when we were growing up.
Yes, they were.
And my parents still have a few of those, and they had a Frosty. It didn't even look like Frosty the Snowman, but it was like a snowman dressed up in like the nose, the buttons, the hat, whatever. And you would press it, and it was the loudest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And this man is just like heavy metal screaming Frosty the Snowman, like, Frosty! Like, it was so loud. And as kids, we would push all the time, and my parents would be like, stop it! Like, stop pushing the button! And we were so bad about it that eventually they would put it up high is where they would use to decorate it because we couldn't reach it. And then it slowly, like the batteries and the voice box started to die. And this thing just sounded so warped singing Frosty the Snowman. Still loud, but it was like the weirdest thing. And it was so funny, but it would drive like my parents and my poppy crazy. And eventually, I think the voice box like completely went kaput, and I don't think it works at all anymore. But it's still around, still makes its appearance.
That's so funny. My mom would probably trash something like that if we wouldn't stop pressing it.
Yeah, we were being annoying.
Frosty.
It was so loud, like the loudest thing I've ever heard. Like
They used to make shit so loud back then, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like most of them probably were like
Dolls and toys and all that.
Yeah.
Was always so loud.
They were like the technology. They were still getting used to like a good volume for humans.
I guess, yeah.